Hello, I'm Brad Fraser, and this is Baldur's Gate 3. We're going to continue playing this, and hopefully it'll work. Man, I hope it works. Okay. Are you working? It appears you may be working. Let me do a sound check really quick while we're loading up. Yep, something's working. Nice. I'm gonna trade up a controller actually. Hold on. Checking my levels. I need to trade that out soon anyway. All right. Okay, Goblin Camp time. All right.
A disgusting waste of stonecraft.
That's worth a try. Time to travel to the Underdark. There we go. How do I jump? All right. I'll wait for everyone to catch up here. There we are. Very good. I'm gonna go ahead and long rest really quick. Looks like I'm out of my little heals. Alright. Who should I talk to first? You, Gale. What's up? Oh. That's your patron goddess? Is that the mistress in the palm of your hands? An ambitious spell indeed. Startled me. I was not.
My, you startled me. It's miles away.
You're praying to your goddess. If so, I'd be glad to join your vigil.
So I was. Praying, though perhaps more accurately, pleading. Mystra commands all magic. Salvation, if such a thing exists, is hers to bestow or withhold. And yet even now, more than I fear losing my own self and soul, I fear losing my command of her art. Magic is my life. I've been in touch with the weave for as long as I can remember. There's nothing like it. It's like music, poetry, physical beauty, all rolled into one and given expression through the senses. Is it the same for you?
It's different for me, not quite so intense.
Perhaps I can show you what I mean by reaching into the weave together.
By all means.
Then follow my lead. Now you.
Do the gesture slowly and as precisely as I can. This is gonna go badly.
Not quite, but this is the easy part. Should we try again?
Alright, I'm gonna do this again, but with more flair this time. Oh yeah, baby.
You feel something strange, like a kind word and a kind touch at the same time. It's warm and comfortable.
Excellent. Now, repeat after me. Athran mistraril kantrak eo.
Since power, these words speak them deliberately. I'm so bad at this. This isn't hard.
No, I'm sorry. But it looks like magic's not on the cards tonight. Perhaps I'm not quite the teacher I fancy myself to be. In any case, don't blame yourself. Mystra can be a fickle mistress. Coy to a T. Good night.
Look, magic words really never were my forte. If you wanted to, you know, do some math, good at math.
Wish to speak?
What is the secret stronghold of the Underdark? I must know
Precious
more.
little. But I'm quite certain it can still be found. Aradim was convinced there was a hidden entrance in the Temple of Selûne. I'd start there.
Well, that is why I'm here.
Yes? I would, but you have so many friends already.
Gale gotta
Excellent.
get rest.
Now that that's settled, lead on.
Well met.
How does it feel to be a devil?
It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck, not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places. But I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see?
I see the blade of frontiers, no more, no less.
It's because you know the heart lurking under the horns. The people will see a curiosity, maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters, keep them safe, and one day they will see the Blade of Frontiers again.
Tell me, well, how did you become the blade of
My
frontiers?
father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after.
Whatever became of the boy, I wonder.
I left him with his uncles. 5 years on, and he's flourishing. If only every child was so lucky. I
Indeed.
mourned the ones I could never save, whose cries I never heard. In the boy's tears, I finally saw the suffering wrought by the villains of the wild. The frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded.
Nice to put a face to the
And
name.
it's nice to meet someone of your talents. Having a worm wriggling in my skull didn't instill much confidence in the days ahead. With you as my ally, the future looks a little less daunting.
Like you
I'm
to
up
join
for the
me.
challenge. You've just got to make a little space.
Take Carlot's
Let's make
place.
this happen.
I need to pet the dog.
Dog pants through a ball held firmly in his mouth.
I encourage him to drop the ball.
He relinquishes the ball. It is well chewed and slick with drool. His eyes track the ball avidly. He shuffles on his paws, ready to chase after it.
I pet the pupper.
Scratch's tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
Carlac.
Speak.
Lazelle. Like you to join me.
Dismiss someone first.
You take Shadowheart.
Ready for battle.
Alright. So, off to pick. Veggies and a little alcohol. Didn't sound like a terribly contented sigh on Lazelle's part, but that's fine. Into the defiled temple we go. Did it just go the wrong way? I did go to the wrong way. Priestess's quarters entrance. That's what I meant to do.
You don't have permission to be here. You're about to be ejected.
Try to convince him to look here. Look at me. Do I look dangerous? There's no frickin' way.
A valiant but misguided attempt. You will leave this area now. You've set foot in a restricted area. A swift exit may be in order.
I've been asked to join the patrol. There have been reports of someone trying to sneak in. This will eventually lead to
You
a
have
fight.
outstayed your already flimsy welcome, and now you will leave. You sense it was a mistake to enter here without permission. Possibly a fatal one.
They will know what bit them.
Have a disadvantage against her? How?
This will do nicely. A subtle approach.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
100%. Okay. Hamstring shot. Well, I missed. That's not good. I know. I'll play my beautiful performance on my harp. Yeah, I'm great at this.
One day I'll catch a break.
Alright.
Forever dauntless. Coming through.
Victory awaits.
Saved against the hamstring shot.
Taking position.
Let's do it. Just like old times.
No choice but to keep going.
Do shotgun grip.
Let's get this over with.
Nice. Time to flourish. And now she's also off balance.
Don't waste a step. The blade will not bend.
Piercing strike.
Making my move.
I am fury. I am death.
Let's give her a heart stopper. Give her some chest trauma. And let's give her a bonk. What's that, Palma? Hey, supply pack. Burning hands, poison. Grab some from the vase and the other vase. We're fine as is. Poison. Though the book is mildewed and covered with what seems to be imprints of animal guts, one recipe in particular is still legible. There's joy in helping others that I have never known. While I myself have never had the talent for manipulating the weave directly, I cannot get the look of wonder in Necros' face out of my head. The look when he imbued this potion. It fills my body with a soothing electricity I'd thought impossible. Recipe for 1 elixir of arcane cultivation. Extracts needed: vitriol of weave moss, sublimate of belladonna, in small doses. Add the supplement to the weave moss vitriol, being careful to mix thoroughly until extracts are seamlessly combined. Shudder on a low fire and leave in the sun until the arcane energy becomes tangible. Last paragraph has been circled thrice in blood. As always, when in doubt with alchemy, just recall the rule of 3. Twice the same ingredient forms an extract excellent. Thrice, not twice, by the way. I misread. Oh, Amulet of Misty Step.
Anything of use?
For Azoth and other guards. Selim guides us through the night. She's the moon, the stars, her tears. Her sister tries to douse her light, but she protects us from our fears. Shar would take your sorrow from you. But beware, her night is dark. She'll hide your pain and secrets too, and all of her joy and all of her sparks. Sylvanus, god of all that's wild, of nature's danger and its calm, his glory is not to be defiled, or you yourself will come to harm. A Selenite's journal. Most of the pages of the aged journal have been hastily torn out, perhaps for kindling. Thus the interlocking circles will bring the full moons to match the stars, while casting darkness where it belongs in the bottom. The chasm of the Underdark will stay sealed. I confess the design is not foolproof to outsiders, but I have sacrificed complexity for material resilience. I have always wondered why Saloon took me from the Hall of Wonders to serve as his temple as priestess. Perhaps this was the reason.
Not a chance I'll fit in there. Interlocking circles with moons and stars.
What's that?
This must be the seal mentioned in that journal.
Let's see.
Alright. What did the journal say exactly? Full moons to match the stars while casting darkness where it belongs at the bottom. Could you move well? You're kind of in the way, buddy.
This goes very far down. We'll have to go in to see the bottom. Hmm. There we go. Why didn't that work before? Marks the reference material for the Temple Archive. This logbook contains transcripts of magical sendings from the temple to the depths below. This record seems to be exchanged, dating from near the temple's foundation. Jairus, in a foolishness, a new temple for the settlers to guide. Yet to come. We can debate theology in a new chapel. New chapel. These materials are meant for the temple proper, not your playground down here. What am I to tell the House of the Moon? Enough, Initiate. The Underdark is no place for games or novices with you, not silver stars. Return immediately. Initiate, don't ignore me. I know you took ample components for sending. Respond. Respond! Fortified as we can, the words won't last. Seal the tunnel and do not... You are right. This place belongs to them. Hold fast. Whatever it is, I'm sending reinforcements. Forgive me, we only meant to spread her light.
Okay, let's go through the Underdark, shall we?
You have to spend so long poking about down here? I'd much rather be outside, with the sun on my skin.
You've only just come to tolerate sun and you're already nostalgic. If you're going to complain the whole way, by all means, return topside. You could use the color.
Oh my, that's interesting. Ancient and cracked, a powerful divine energy laps from this gem in waves, singeing everything in its path. Search of the Night Song's tome appears faintly printed, more than a decade or two old. Fascinating that such a seemingly valuable object to prove is so difficult to track down. Indeed, treasure hunters the realm over have been traveled to the Sword Coast with one goal in mind, to find the Night Song. Yet each by each they have failed, indicating dead ends, rebuffs, or else disappearing altogether. My latest inquiry is over a half-orc named Grally, who insisted he'd come as close as possible to the relic, as one may go without forfeiting his or her life. He indicated the object is not, for the most part, some legit fort adjacent to the River Quanthair. It is, in fact, held in an old Shuren fortress somewhere in the environs of Moonrise Tower. However, Grally reported that some kind of potent shadow prevents one from approaching where this fortress might be. And the Night Song.
Blade at the ready.
Eager for battle.
Can't give up now.
Want to accidentally eat these. Add to wares. And also send to a stack.
Time to strike. I will not know failure.
No holding back. Let my enemies fall. Come on, can't stay idle.
That's not what I meant to do, but that's okay.
First step is the hardest.
Well, it was worth a shot. And that worked very well. I found a waypoint.
To put my hands on everything.
Created logbook. Much of the small logbook is left empty. Last entry reads, log 182. I was wrong. Should have paid more attention to the drow sightings. Should have known that they were only preludes. Stupid to think we had outsmarted them. This will be my last entry. We'll keep the records for now. And the life near the outpost, intelligent, clearly trying to hide. Still can't find the mysterious shapes. They know how to cover their tracks, possibly drow. Led them south, rumors of the spectator there. Led to the underdark, solve its own problem. Mint saw statues down south shaped like drow. Spectators shouldn't do that. Either way, there's one less problem to worry about. Let's grab this potion of healing, shall we?
Alright. Ray of Sickness.
Its will be done.
How much is a good plan?
Defender of the people.
You can wear the ignoble hat. Over your horns.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Someone's laid out the unwell head.
Something over there.
Not a chance I'll fit in there.
Awake and alert.
Okay, short rest worked well. Staff of the Moon Maiden. Some gold.
Starian, how is the rat diet going?
It may soon come to an end if you don't shut your mouth.
I can't sleep without the moon and stars. As a child, I prayed for them before I ever knew Saloon's name. Is that blasphemy? When I walk to the battlements, the only light I see is the glow of their eyes. Out there waiting. I knew the High Initiate is making a plan. He'll get us out of this. We're making a stand. Moon Maiden fair, lend us your light to guide us home in the dark of night, to keep us on the path of right. Ever burning, ever, the last line of the prayer succumbs to blurring as if stained with something wet.
Quakes. The bedrock must be under incredible strain.
Don't mind if I do.
You fight well, but you're so efficient. Why not have a little fun?
Fun? I fight to win, not to make spectacles.
High Initiate Jairus. This felt inglorious. I think my deeds worthy of a personal journey, but as I watched the drow mass outside our gate, I realized my arrogance is already of far costlier sort. I see no harm in tipping the scales a little further, not for me, but for those who followed me down the dark. They deserve to be remembered. Initiate Norn Remus, lost in the deep tunnels, we fell back from the drow. Initiate Folk of the Northern Wastes, raised by an arrow and succumbed to poison. Initiate Bree Brecca, who stood against the Drider with only Mason's hammer. Oh boy, I get to delete this person. Bananthi. And stay gone. Alright. Brecca, who stood against the Drider with only Mason's hammer, and Initiates, so they are the entire company. They've seen and suffered too much to be called novices. They collapsed in the tunnel behind, and they're ready to open the gate. So we can carve a path through, and if not, I enclose my list of names. Let the annals show that whatever their end, the cause is the same. One High Initiate Jairus, who was to stamp his name in the history of the church, he sought to forge a path through the darkness, not realizing that there are some places the light was never meant to touch. He's a fool.
was this? Rotten wedge. Ooh, alchemist fire. Don't mind if I do. Okay. Organic mushroom.
Fungal spores. Careful. Myconids are rightfully protective.
Huh? I think that was a ballet. Never faced one. Not yet, anyway.
More are coming.
Tell me you hear that voice.
Oh, yes.
They're coming. They're coming.
Fill your mind with the words of your oath, drown out the voice.
You can listen all you want, but it can get the hells out of my head.
They're coming. You're coming.
My path be true.
Hungry for the slaughter. Leave no trace.
They're already hamstrung. Oh, yeah. Okay, can't reach.
On the way. Now they see me.
Battle favors the fearless.
Cannot reach.
Making my move. What now?
Bless everyone.
Can't slow down.
Old-time battles.
Taste my fury.
Some chest trauma. Let's give him a bump also. Too heavy a shove.
Shall we dance? Sounds like fun.
This is my time.
Can't reach.
Nothing will stand in my
That
way.
could have gone better. Cannot reach, huh? Still cannot reach.
No time to waste.
I will ascend.
This feels good. Unarmed. A better position.
Survival is all that matters.
Little heroism never hurt anybody. We did that instead of blessing.
blind him.
This is my time. Might will prevail. Can't even catch my breath.
Oh, neat. Scratch can go dig things up for us. Just saw that. We have
Your
sickness.
soul is in good hands.
I know, he's poisoned. Very nice. There you go. Very effective. Money and Onyx. Chasm Creeper. Rogue's Morsel. Toadstool.
The blade of frontiers, Do you always need to be the center of attention?
I'm so tired. How do people do this all day?
I don't fight to be flattered,
Toadstool.
Laser. I fight to save lives.
Ooh, relax that. Sack. Have a blue cap. Nothing in the sack. Nothing interesting in the rotten basket. I will take the shovel. Interesting.
I'm feeling a bit parched and peckish.
Me too. Keep an eye out for any passing vagrants.
I'm afraid you'll have to content yourself with vagrant chickens.
Carefully. There's a trap.
Okay, successfully. Check that out, man. We really could have used that that rope.
I've spotted a trap. Move with purpose.
Oh, nice.
Spent much time in the Underdark?
Some. And you?
Broken bones.
Seems a perfect hunting ground for,
fallen.
you know.
Cap.
Perfect. You tried drinking an Earth Elemental's blood.
Some more bone caps. That should be enough for some bone cap essence. Of hyena ear. Must be unlocked. 5 new recipes unlocked. Okay. Glorious vaulting. Potion of healing. Potion of healing greater. Mind reading. Potion of speed. Colossus. Ooh, drow poison. Well, I need the greater healing. What does it look for the Colossus, I wonder? Ah.
poisoned, uncommon potion. And a little after sleep, nice. Of course, it's basic poisons to have around. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be right back. Let us continue.
Tim asks, known to cause confusion. Best not get too close.
What's that?
Ooh, holy water. Nice. Wooden chest. Scroll of blur, scroll of dark vision, oil of accuracy, a simple toxin, basic poison, and oil of diminution. Another rogue morsel.
Timask. The spores confuse the senses.
Not sure what the other mushrooms are.
Too much to bear.
Don't touch me.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Better than nothing.
Another short rest. And in fact, let's get the long rest in. Since we've done that. Okay.
Hey.
So, how did you end up with such a contraption in your chest?
10 air. The place? Sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero? Karlach. A knock-knee delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual.
Bummer.
Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell.
Go on then, tell them.
I'll mete out the best ones bit by bit, so you always have a reason to keep me around. Clever, right?
Indeed. You mentioned a boss who gave you up to Zariel. Who was it?
Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie.
Ah, yes, another type.
I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job. A good job. With people I liked. Doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh, to feel so invincible again.
What does that infernal engine do to you?
Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close.
What's that been like?
Agonizing. God's what I wouldn't give for a hug. A pat. Anything. You've never met anyone so desperate for a hug as this one right here.
Poor girl.
Pathetic perhaps, but true. It's my lot to bear, and I bear it badly. Oh well. Can't have it all, can you? Not today, at least.
Yeah,
Hey.
join my crew. In your opinion, what's the best way to kill a devil?
Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway,
Okay.
what were we talking about?
Killing devils. You and Mizora seem to know each other. How?
We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter. But she favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mizora envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted.
I can see why you're so keen to escape.
No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players.
Think she'll keep coming after you?
I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride. You know I'm up for it,
Oh, head
but
now.
your party's a little full.
You can take a stare in place.
Now we're talking.
May the darkness protect you.
I'll talk about what's all that's happened to us.
What's on your mind?
How am I holding up
Does
in
it
your
even need to be
estimations?
asked? We're beyond me merely liking you. I think I'm a different person, owing to you.
Join me.
I'd join you, but things are looking a tad crowded. You'll need to make room for me.
You can be
Lead the
Lizelle's
way,
place.
You wish to speak?
Abhausen. Still faring well at camp, I
With
hope.
such stimulating company? Never better.
That's good. Gale, you can take Will's place.
What's on your mind?
Join me, won't you? Plenty of adventure to have.
Though someone else will need to watch the cook pot, of course.
Here, you can take Will's place.
Lead on then.
All right. Just wanted to see if I could leave.
Scratch's tail wags enthusiastically.
He's a good boy.
Scratch's tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
He's a good boy. All right. Oh, that's Scratch. Let's head out.
Just when I was getting used to the sky again.
Hell of a combination. Get confused by one, blown up by the other.
Corpses. Dwergar.
Nice little nap.
Look at mushroom, arrow of ice. Toadstool. Mushroom. Nice and fish, and what goodies here? Check all ingredients. Featherfall and glorious bolting.
What's cooking?
Necklace of Misty Step.
time to rest. Still breathing, despite everything. Never a dull moment.
The names of settlements are crossed out.
A camp. Looks abandoned.
What? Gek! Got someone sneaking up on us. Bree comes along.
His gnarled fist grips an axe.
I can be discreet. There's no need for bloodshed. I'm so discreet.
Finish flapping that mouth of yours. Good. Let's make this quick.
Be conquered.
Cry about it.
Can't afford to let up.
Let's go. Die. So you're
getting there.
I won't give in. Ha! No hesitation.
Your time has come.
Blood comes easy these days. Breathe deep and move.
alive and fighting. Take you.
Time to push my luck again.
That's a problem. That is also a problem.
Need some oil over here.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Secure.
Where do I go from here?
Secure.
I hit me instead of this guy right beside me. Of course I did.
Still on my feet.
TQ.
Some healing for a wizard in need.
Still breathing, despite everything.
TQ. TQ.
dull moment.
Fading fast. I need healing.
Well, so much for peace.
Oh, come on. We're not gonna make it, guys.
Nothing important is ever easy. Yeah, there's no way we're making this. Terminator's axe.
Have to keep going.
Never a dull moment.
Indeed.
Cutting to the chase.
I'm going to enjoy this.
over here.
Survival is all that matters. Get too close.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
Oh man, I had a flask of undead, damaging holy water. That would have been useful.
They won't spot me now.
Found him.
Another fight. Let's go. Time for some bloody work.
That put the wind back in my sails.
Oh man. That was a heck of a thing.
It was the Faerun #4. In the underground city of Metal Dareth lived a deep gnome named Sadie and her father Sam. Each morning, the hard-working Sadie traveled to the nearby grotto, pick in hand, to mine gems, and each night the lazy Sam would count them and demand even more. "You cannot rest until I'm the richest man in all of Faerun." One day, Sadie encountered a stranger. On her path home, a haggard creature, gray of skin and small of stature. "A Darrow!" exclaimed Sadie. "Please," said the Darrow, "I have no money and no home. I beg of you a single ruby, so I might sell it for food." Sadie found a pity in her heart and gave the beggar a ruby. She told her father about the Darrow upon returning home. "Do not believe his lies," warned Sam. "Darrow are selfish, demented creatures. Give him no more, lest I cast you away." The Darrow was waiting for Sadie the next day. "Please give me 10 rubies, so I may sell them for shelter." Sadie, moved by his plea, did, and as she asked, journeyed home, where Sam rebuked her. "An inferior haul," he said. "This will not stand." On the next day, the Darrow appeared in the grotto. "100 rubies, please, so I might feed my brothers and sisters." Grandmother Sadie handed the beggar her entire sack of gems, and he took it. There was a great flash of light. Where the beggar had stood was a massive gold dragon. "You prove yourself generous of heart and spirit. Come to my lair and share in my golden hoard." Sadie eagerly accepted, joining the dragon in his opulent hideaway. 1 year later, Sadie passed the beggar near the grotto, her own father, Sam. "Sadie, I have no money and no home," he said. "I beg of you a single ruby so I may sell it for food." Sadie found no pity in her heart and walked away. "Dang, girl!" And she had absolutely no chill. All right, we need a long rest. We're not doing well. What's up, Halson?
You wish to speak?
You have nothing else interesting. What's up, Will?
I'm up for the challenge.
You should join me.
You've just got to make a little space.
Sure. You could
Let's
be
make
Gale's
this
place.
Speak.
And Lazale. Is it me if you've been looking at me differently?
I have a confession.
Oh?
I was too hasty to judge you. I thought you witless, gutless, unimpressively bland.
And I thought you cruel, stubborn, and judgmental.
Yes, all that is true. I am cold as the sea of night. But you have stoked fires I didn't know I possessed.
Oh?
I swear, you would tear the horns off one dragon for plunging into another. You've gained my respect, and more still, my yearning.
Your
When
what?
I come near, your odor alone is enough to make my neck sweat and my hairs stand on end.
Hold on. Are you coming on to me?
Isn't it obvious? I want to taste you. Perhaps tonight, perhaps later, but I want it all the same. Do you?
We all want things. I am flattered, but the answer is no.
Your loss, I fear. One day soon, you will wonder how my lips might have tasted, how my fingers on your skin might have felt. And you will wish you could return to this lost moment.
Perhaps. Unfortunately.
Speak.
I'd like you to join me.
You'll need to make room.
You can take Karlach's place.
Our victory is most certain.
Karlak, you appear to be on fire.
Hey.
Oh, I already have a Shadow Heart. Asterion, you can take Shadow Heart's place.
Yes. I would, but you have so many friends already. In that case, I'd be happy to tag along.
Suspicious meat. As we ate the suspicious meat and told ourselves that it was pork. It's time to leave camp. The faded logbook. Inside cover reads Burrow Warden Myrna. The pages are lined with neat calculations, equipment logs, and expedition notes. The final entry reads Expedition 42, back after the 10th day of the Northern Quadrant. 2 potential mining sites scouted. Discovered a vein of Arendur. Wellstow did a bang-up job. Organized shifts and led the first big dig. Brother or not, be a great Burrow Warden one day, but he needs to keep his temper in check and practice reading the stone. He's as blind as a surfacer sometimes. Planning to take him out later along the Evan Lake to practice. Down the rope netting we go. Mr. Durnger, look at mushroom and some goodies. Nothing good in the rotten basket. Or in that rotten basket. Oh my goodness. Gold copper band. Oop, I need the gold cap mushroom as well. Gold. Gold. Poison. Normal carcass. Get a deep gnome. Gold mage armor. A water damage letter. Water damage letter imploring the recipient to be cautious around the far shore of Evan Lake, as Durgar rumored to be prowling in the area. A deep gnome, potion of healing, and a shovel.
What creatures live in waters this dark?
We'll have a warning letter. Okay, discarded journal. There's a prize party for Ironfoot. How that idiot made it past 150 is a mystery, but it's cause for celebration either way. When he saw the fire whiskey we'd been brewing, that's where he teared up. I'd only a cup of the stuff, but I can't feel my tongue anymore. The lunatic finished the barrel that night. I have no idea how he made it through his next shift, but Mirda claimed she needed him inside the wagon to guard inventory. The Burrow Warden didn't say a word when the snores started. I'm about as lucky she's got a soft touch. I'd best get some sleep. Orders just came in for practice shovels and pickaxes for the younglings, and get to harvest the Zerkwood. Where does the time go? A blood-smeared logbook over here. Ledger detailing the appearance and quality of numerous gemstones that have been mined from rock. Weight, color, clarity, and more are noted. Next to the stench of each stone, an underlined entry for a sizable ruby is written in shady, excited quill strokes.
Something good here, I hope.
goldfish and fish. And agate. And blue cap. Okay. So this is as far as I've ever gotten in the game. I've never taken one more step. If I take one more step, I'll be farther than I've ever been. Use the Underdark Doringar boat.
A vessel wobbles on the lake's murky waters.
Sail into the darkness. What's the worst that could happen, right? This is totally going to work well. Yeah, I have no idea what's going to happen from this point forward. I've never gotten this far in the game. So let's see what happens. Am I about to die?
Human, what are you doing on Gek's raft? Where's Gek? Who are you?
You know, turns out I'm a good liar. Unlike in real life, I'm a terrible liar.
The sergeant will be pissed about her boots. Come on, let's get you to shore. You're the one telling the sergeant what happened. The rest of you, keep patrolling. I'll be heading back with this one.
You continue forward in silence until the lights of a camp twinkle through the murk.
The Chosen of Shar. Oh, I don't have Shadowheart. Every time I come across with stuff with Shar, I miss Shadowheart, and every time I come across with the Githyanki, I don't have the veil. Whatever. I'm doing this exactly wrong, exactly backwards. That's fine.
Well, I'll be plowed sideways. We've got a welcoming party.
You shithead! Time you showed up. We got trouble.
Spit it out! Sergeant finally choked on True Soul Near's prick.
Rugno! The twat soul caused a rockfall. Trapped tighter than a ring on a fat finger.
You're shitting me. You pay up?
That's the trouble. He's got the gold on him. Sergeant's arm is falling off with all the gnome slaves she's been beating. Who's the hoon, Greyman? Another slave for the dig?
Call me slave again, and I'll feed you your own stomach.
Nice hat.
This one's feisty. Thrin's gonna knock the snot right out of him.
I was told to report to the sergeant.
He sniffed up Gek's corpse. Found the hoon sailing his skiff.
That's so.
You feel the slightest of stirrings in your head. The Dwergar is not infected, yet your mind...
Your twat-soul chum owes us a load of coin. You want through? Make a donation.
Fine.
Be shared
Take
to
it.
Shanatar. Shit's looking up. But I'm warning you. That twat soul ain't settled up soon. There'll be hell to pay for the lot of you cult buggers.
So, all right. Take a look at the map here. One side of the page, a hand-drawn map depicts the northern grotto bordering on Ebon Lake. An attacker's account marks the other. One of the drunken shrooms sensed us and spit. A chunky one, too. Month's worth of soup, at least. The rest are too busy droning up to put a fuss. Nair pays us, and I am bolting for Manthal Dareth. Theron's orders be damned. They got eel steak, mineral mead, and top land food for all sort. A clan can't live on fungus alone. I don't know. Hey, prickheads, slave right in the right barrel, Roth's cow in the left. No, next to you shits we see blubbing up. Next to you shits I see flubbing it up. Get the hot poker right in the ass sideways. Trim. It's important, like, I act that I'm supposed to be here. It's amazing what you can do whenever you pretend you're where you're supposed to be. So where are you going?
You, grab a cane and whip these Drugnin beasts into shape. That rubble needs clearing. And my patience is hanging on by an arse whisker.
You want me to cane these poor beasts?
Damn right I do. Getting cramps in my arm trying to whip the Drugnin beasts back to work. Now get to the caning, before I thrash you instead.
You want to thrash me? Go on, then.
Drugnin hoon, I'll split you from head to hole. Bloody Roth, they have lost it. Put him down.
Ready or not? This way. Let's have a little fun. A bright idea.
I can make them fight each other. That'd be the best of all possible worlds.
You bow, or you break.
Okay, that guy is blinded. And then you're off balance.
No holding back.
I am fury. I am death. Taste my fury. Speckled bit of slag. Useless.
Secure.
Time for a new approach.
Okay. Hmm.
Don't linger. To the shadows, forever dauntless.
Swift and lethal.
these wounds taken.
This is my time.
Victory awaits. Let my name be known.
To cure
Hmm.